Hello friends and welcome to this video. My name is Shahab. In this video I want to describe some methods that are built-in exist in the services inside the AUA framework. Well, inside the services you have an access to several functions that are built-in exist in the AUA framework. For example, here inside the services that we previously created, for example, student service, teacher service. As you can see here, for the function of insert, there are several functions that supported different ways to insert an entity or DTO, and for example, InsertCustomVm. For instance, you have an entity with several fields and UI just needs two of them to insert. Then it is not necessary to create an entity with those fields. You need to use just InsertCustomVm. Or for example, insert many. When you have several entities or DTOs and want to insert them, you can use easily insert many, or also partial insert when you want to save and insert several DTOs. For all of these methods, the best reference that you can rely on it is the AUAFramework.com website. Inside documents and inside read more, you can find the documentation, and for these methods you can click on the services, and inside here you can find all of them with some explanation. All of the following functions are in three forms: asynchronous, synchronous, and asynchronous with cancellation token. In this part I wanted just to present some of them, and in the other videos, in the next videos, I will to work with them and you can be more familiar with them. For update function, here we have an update which is update fast. When you are sure that the entity is fetched and exists in the repository, then you want to update this. You can use update fast. Or about the delete function, we have a function which is soft delete. If the entity implemented deletion audited, which is inside the domain entities. Let me open it. Inside base entities, this is deletion audited. Okay, if the entity implemented deletion audited, there is no physical delete. It just shows who has deleted that fields, when the deletion is happened, and also the other fields that shows is that field deleted or not. By implement this interface, user have access to these three information. Therefore, if you want just use soft delete and you want to prevent any physical delete, you need to implement this deletion audited for the base entity. Well, the other type of delete is try delete. In the situation that you want to delete a field, I mean a physical delete, if that has a relation with other tables, Before delete, it will make a validation that is it possible to delete or not. If it returns true, it is deleted. If not, it means that the process wasn't successful and there was a relation. Well, now about get. Get all will return just the entities. When the business is just for the inside of the service, for example, I wanna get an entity and make some changes and then save it. In this situation, it is not necessary to get it with DTO. And the other option that AUA is prepared, we can override all of the methods that are built-in exist in the AUA framework. For example, I want to override the getAll for this entity to act differently. I can do it here. For example, override getAll. And the code's here. All of the default methods have this option. And also the other option is override for example, override after insert and update, or after update. Okay, all of them are listed here and you can use them. In real-world projects, there are services that are not restricted to some built-in services which are prepared here. You can easily add them here inside the services. And I need to add this to the interface. Here I could easily add an additional services. Also, in some situations in a service you need to use the other services. For example, here I need to use teacher service here. For example, teacher service, teacher service, here you can easily inject that service. But this method will make some problems. In the next video, I will explain the problem and that how the AUA framework has solved this problem. Okay guys, thank you for watching.